restless behest is, flew through the nexus. The best dust didn't test us, we let set the next us to take breaths. Refresh us. I bow to the blessed hush, the river that wets us, sends no regrets, flushed, wished, washed, reset, trust, flows with the fresh rush of snow melt and past, carried back on what sends us 6 years down the next gust of wind in our love's dust. It sure doesn't stop, but my thoughts are the best ruts, while doves' nests still flutter and met us when we need the first bursts of new spring and old hurts. The dirt flirts our recourse to none but the short burst of the main course, which lent time, and then time turned. And we remained to relearn the reason we returned. And we yearn to be more, but be sure there's no cure for what's not a disease. If you please, I'll lend these words to plant new trees, and you'll see through branches that it's all been preceded, repeated. Destiny is not defeated, we freed it. In the form gleamed a shape even we couldn't believe it. In time, we did not need it. So we leaped through the grievous and landed on sea crust and shone forth a life birthed and bursting with light. North Star, guide us to God's door and open to our core. We are what we've been searching for. What's in store is not just for sale or resale. The details been derailed and we hailed the once stale to set sail, and the veil is lifted, the face is shifted, and dimples that sit in the shyness of cheeks speak volumes. The perfume leaves lingering for weeks. The peak is not climbed to, the bridge is behind you, and we're simply walking on air. And once you realize that I signed you, I'll find you, remind you, the words are designed to combine and realign truth. It's not what it didn't lose, it's how it rearranged views and renewed hues that gave clues that this moment was meant to be the only place we do become what we want to. We've done what we ought to. Where we're all from has never forgot who we are. A star, a far cry from marring the present with mistakes. The earth quakes with orgasmic tension shakes. We wake to relate the green life to blue lakes. And who makes the heartache is who makes the sun bake. A wizard is not late and magic is not fake. The outdated's not sedated, dormant but not faded. The what was is still love, and because we're above the ground and below the clouds, we are the balance wherein is found the center, the axis, the life-giving praxis. What flies forth abraxas. All that is at this home where we gather, though sometimes we'd rather not see it. But baby, we can't help but be it. But we lit the fire, times may seem dire, but we don't require anything other than this. However this shifts, be it alone or with a kiss, be it in suffering or in bliss, all rivers flow to the ocean that sits in its eternal gifts. Oppression must lift and give way to the play that harmony fits. We'll unite again when our hearts are equipped with a traveling ship that can weather the waves. And whether that saves is a question that favors the way that we waver in wind. The tree bends. And then, sometimes, it ends.